look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about today in this reaction video is about a man's wandering eye. I finally found a woman who has said what I've been saying before I even started YouTube channel stuff, man. Let me say it like this. Is it the woman's fault, the girlfriend, the fiance, the wife's fault that her man, her significant other, has a wandering eye, that he's checking out other women while she is with him? In many cases, the answer is absolutely yeah. Yeah. Okay? And I'm gonna break this down. I'm glad I found this piece right here, man, because women don't want to hear this. Got pushback from women before, and even some little weak men push back on this. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this right quick. Hold on 1 second, as I put on your screen, man. Hope y'all doing all right today. Boom. Now check out what this lady gotta tell you. Can you dig it? Let's get it.
What do you do if your husband has a wandering eye? Somebody asked me that, and unfortunately she was not ready for my answer. So I want to share it here because maybe somebody else is struggling with the same thing. So first of all, I don't give unsolicited advice. Like, she asked me. So I said, well, what do you look like when y'all are out together? And what are you doing like with your appearance at home? Now, this is a touchy subject because I've had some women tell me, oh my gosh, women can't even be ugly at home. Why do you want to be ugly and purposely unattractive?
Bingo. Bingo. Just bingo, goddammit. I'm gonna tell you something, man. All right. A lot of women, when you get with them, they get so comfortable that they don't wear nothing sexy no more. They don't look as physically appealing to you no more as they did when you first got with them. But what they fail to understand is, because they done set the ball down, they done dropped the ball, that other women outside your household are still looking good. They're still trying to attract a man, okay? If you want your man to stop looking at all these other women, then give your man something to look at, okay? You run around all nasty, hair undone, you know what I mean? You don't put on too much weight. You used to care about that stuff. You used to care about looking attractive for that man before you got into a real relationship. Now that you got him on the hook. Now you let it all hang out. You just be whatever you want to be and be comfortable as you want to say, okay? Don't let your comfortability make you ugly, okay? I'm just being real with you. So a lot of times women are not purposely trying to keep that man aroused. They are not purposely giving him physical intimacy. They are not purposely trying to look sexy in front of that man, okay? So in other words, you're not satisfying your man's needs. And most times lust and a need for physical intimacy will be expressed by a man through his eyes, because he's looking at women's body part, because he's longing for it, he's lusting for it, he want to get some, but a lot of you women don't want to satisfy your man. When you get with your man, you supposed to be every hooker, every hoe that he could ever think of. Your body belongs to him if you're married, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to keep his sack empty. A lot of you women don't want to keep his sack empty. You want to do just enough. I remember when I was in my 20s, man, I had a woman who was just a nympho, man. I'm going to tell you something, Jack. I'm going to tell you something. Look at him. This woman would give it to me when I wanted it and give it to me when I didn't want it. And I'm going to tell you something. Because she was keeping my sack empty, whenever I was around bad chicks, I didn't want to touch them. I didn't want nothing to do with them. It wasn't because I was whipped. It because I was exhausted. I didn't have nothing else in me. I was good. Let me just focus on my job, man, because I got to save the little bit of energy I got from old girl over here when I see her again. A lot of you women don't take it that far. You don't take it that extra mile. You just do just enough, just a little bit to make him shut up, just to pacify him. Meanwhile, you wonder how come there's another woman out there he's checking out, because he's not satisfied. A lot of you women are not satisfying your man. If your man like to get some sloppy time in the morning or whenever throughout the day, do it if that's your husband, man. Do it if that's your significant other. No, don't give us that, oh, my neck hurt, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing it. You gonna do it to me too? That's another thing. When men want to get pleased, you always put that condition. You gonna do it too? You gonna do it to me too? I need it too. Now look here, Jack, let me tell you something real quick. When you want him to pay the bills, is he asking your ass, you gonna pay the bills too? Or you gonna pay the other bills too? Is he doing that stuff? When someone breaking the house and a man got his gun out And does he jump in front of that man, between you and the man, and that bullet, say, wait, hold on, wait a minute, and turn around to you? Are you gonna take the second bullet too? Are you gonna take the second bullet too? He ain't doing that. Stop being so damn selfish, man. Please your man. It's crazy I gotta say stuff like that. But women are just so asinine now, they want everything. They think the world revolves around them. You can't tell them nothing. They want everything. They don't care about what men want. Man.
I understand being comfy. I understand like, oh, I'm home, I want to be relaxed, I want to feel good. But you do not have to equate comfort with ugliness and unattractiveness. They don't have to be the same thing. Even when it comes to your clothes outside the house. I know people are like, I wear sweatpants because it's comfy. So is a nice pair of trousers. So is a nice 100% cotton t-shirt. Like, we don't have to wear sweatpants and have our hair looking crazy and have crust in our eyes to be comfortable. We can be comfortable and cute. And so when I asked her this, she was like, well, why should I have to do all of that? I shouldn't have to do all of that. He married me, didn't he? And that's the problem that most of us have as married women. We get married and then we like, whatever, we're married, I ain't gotta do too much. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I can say, and the reason that I asked her this first is because I was trying to figure out, okay, well, if you're doing your part, if you're showing up, you're looking good, you're smelling good, all the things, and he still has a wandering eye, girl, that man got a problem with lust.
That's true now. If you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, then yes, he might just have a lust problem. He needs some help or some stuff like I get that. But in most cases, I would say 8 out of 9, 80% of the time, it's the woman not doing the things that I aforementioned. When I say she's not doing what she needs to do. You know, if you got the type of man that like head all the time, you know you got the type of man that like when you to bend over and let him beat it up all day. You know what type of man you got, so why ain't you satisfying your man? And most importantly, how come you're not dressing attractive? You know why they stopped dressing attractive for you gentlemen? Because they no longer value your opinion of them. They don't. Back in the day, it mattered to them that you thought that they was attractive, that they was sexy, that they were fine. Now that they got you, the glitter and glamour done worn off. They think they got you in the palm of their hand. Now they feel as if they don't have to feel as if they don't have to do that no more because they got you. In other words, they don't value you as much as they did in the beginning. Because in the beginning, she made sure her hair done, her nails and toes did smell good, made sure, her body was right. She made sure all these things, tried to be all coy and nice and slide out. She made sure she put conscious thought and effort in that because she wanted you and she didn't have you yet. But now she got you. She doesn't care as much about you in that area. I know you don't want to hear that. I know people don't want to hear that. But if a woman cares about you in that area, she's going to put forth the effort. So stop blaming men for checking out other women when you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a woman. We got to put accountability back on these brides, man. Men, it ain't your fault. You're hardwired to look at women anyway. You're hardwired to want to jump and pounce on a woman anyway. That's just your innate nature. But if you got a woman that can really satisfy you and just touch you mentally and touch, especially now the physical part, we're talking about the physical, if she can get you where you need to be, consistently is the word here, consistently get you off, man. You don't feel the need to go chase every woman or look at them. You just don't. It has nothing to do with being an old man or a young man. If you got a woman who is taking care of you in that area, the lust that you have for other women, it decreases. You still check them out, say, oh, they pretty or whatever. You say, man, that'd be a nice looking woman. I bet you look good, Nick. I get that. But you're not going to be having all these fantasies and imaginations about this bride because you got someone that's being those things for you. And some of you have never experienced that. But if you had a woman who did that, man, that's how it's supposed to work. These women are lazy. They care about themselves. They just want you to get them off. They don't want you to get, you get what I'm saying, man? That's what's going on, man. But if you get a woman from a different country, I guarantee, because I done did it, get a woman from another country, from Japan or, which I've had, other women from other countries, they are eager to please that man, man. They are eager to. In every nasty, dirty little thing, every way, baby. Can you dig it? And that's what it is. Let's keep going, man.
Right? And I'm not saying people are going to look at things that are appealing. You, even as a woman, might find a man attractive and you might glance. But I'm saying if your husband is constantly looking around at whatever's passing by and you are visually appealing and you are showing up, he probably got a lust problem. And you don't, that's not your issue. You got to pray for him. He got to take that to the Lord. He got to deal with that on his own. But Sometimes it's not that he has a lust issue. Sometimes it's that you're not giving him much to look at.
Right.
And this is we don't want to hear this. We don't, because we want to hear that he loves us as we are. He does love you. He loves you as you are. That's why he's still with you. He loves you. He cares about you. Is he attracted to you though? Because a lot of times we think that because somebody loves us, they have to be attracted to us. No, you can love somebody.
Exactly. I can love you and not find you sexy. Men do that all the time. They got a woman that they're committed to, they married to for 4 or 5 years, and they ain't getting no coochie in the bedroom for 2-3 years straight. Yes, that's true. You can look it up. There are men who are complaining that I ain't had no physical intimacy from my wife in 2 years. Still love them. Still there. Trying to make it work. But now he's not even physically attracted to her. She done let herself go. There's a situation where a woman had let herself go, and he still love her, but he's not as sexually attracted to her as he once were, because now she's about as big as my garage out there, and I got a 2-car garage, and that's pretty damn big. And that's how she done got now. Big. Jumping there and get stuck big. You get what I'm saying? I know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it, lady, but it's the truth. Physical attraction is what got y'all there. Compatibility is what keeps you there. But you cannot deny that the physical part of this is important, at least, and it don't always have to be as far as appearance. Just satisfying a person's sex drive is important. You understand what I'm trying to say? Stop being lazy women out there, man. You don't like when a man is lazy. It's funny, like he ain't paying the bills, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, he lazy. I don't want him. He'll dusty, he'll scrub. But here it is, you being like a lazy, dusty scrub when you are too lazy to satisfy your man. It goes both ways, man.
I'm a mustard back heifer. I don't gotta do anything. All I gotta do is lay back, get fat as hell, and be pretty in my face. Because you know, when you're a big, big girl, the only thing on you that is pretty is your face. Have you ever noticed that? How most big girls, they are out of shape, shaped like a damn octagon, but their face is made up with the dang makeup, looking beautiful in the face. But as soon as you take that makeup off, man, you look like Chewbacca. Mustard back heifer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Let's keep going.
And be like, I'm not attracted to that person. So if you feel like your husband has a wandering eye and you also are not doing your best to show up as far as like how you present yourself, waking up, doing your hair, taking care of yourself even outside of your actual appearance, but taking care of yourself like fitness wise, taking care of yourself like what you put in your body, drinking enough water, getting enough nutrients so that your skin looks healthy, you look healthy, your body looks healthy. But yeah, putting on the clothes, even when you're home, finding ways to go from, I got this holy t-shirt on, or I got this stained pajamas on, and I went and got some stuff that I could wear in the house to still look cute and to still look put together. Because the unfortunate thing that happens is a lot of times when we get married, women stop putting in the effort in that area. We put in the effort everywhere else. Yeah. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're being loving, we're exercising patience sometimes. But we feel like we don't have to appeal anymore to the physical. And that's wrong. Like, that's kind of abusive. That's like a bait and switch. Because if you were doing all those things before and now all of a sudden you're not, and then you're simultaneously complaining about this man having a wandering eye, but you're not doing your part. And again, I want to emphasize that if you are showing up in the way that you can and doing everything that you can, and he's still doing that, girl, that's not your problem. That's just like when people say, oh, he's going to cheat anyway. But are you doing your part?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're doing your part and he's still out there cheating, then yeah, that's not your problem. He has a lust problem. You can't control that. You can't fix that. But some of us are putting ourselves in positions where we're making ourselves unapproachable, unattractive, purposely and intentionally ugly, and then we're getting mad when our husbands have wandering eyes or when our husbands don't feel as attracted to us. When you have a lot of control over that situation. So I like...
Exactly. Enough of that shit. But yeah, it's true, man. It's true. It's true. It's a bait and switch, man. It is. That's wrong, man. It is abusive to a man. Well, anyway, you let me know what you think about this here. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. And y'all women need to put down that turkey. Don't eat that cranberry sauce for these reasons. You need to go get in the gym on Thanksgiving Day and start working out and become attractive to your man again. I'll tell you that right now. Push away from that plate. Y'all already got some damn greens and ham hocks and black-eyed peas ready and stuff now. Just throw that stuff under the dumpster and let him eat it. And you go to the gym, all right? And you buy you some clothes, some lingerie for your man and get him rock hard and take care of that. That's what you do. Leave the plate alone. Eat some romaine lettuce or some shit. You do that. Get me? All right, then. I'll holler at y'all later. Take it easy now, you hear?